Hello. Me again, Joe. Check this out. Alright, so this is my main base. I've done a lot of improvements. I decided not necessarily to make a video about all of the changes. Took days changing and tinkering and messing around. And the exterior of this building has not changed one bit. Except for there's just a door missing up there that didn't make sense. Nobody plans to, in their house, enter their house by climbing vines and going into a door on the roof. So we changed that. I'm going to show you in there, but first, let's go this way. So this has changed a lot. If you've seen any of this, which I doubt it, I don't think I've put any of this on this channel so far. This has been mine. I'm going to share it with you today. So I changed the storage. I might be able to dig up a way that I can pull up a file that I can sort of show you what that used to look like. This is so nice and big and wide, and we've got our other little map here. It used to be on the end. All of my bookshelves and enchanting table and my anvil and some tools, and we've got Copper Golem on the shelf and nice little workstation, and let's not forget about all that beautiful wool. Anyway, so moving on, more storage. This is going to be my nether room. You've got just kind of a monster spawner. There's a witch in there. The more I hang out in here, the more it's actually back here. The more of those things will spawn. So this is going to be a column of lava to help light the room. This whole room's going to be sort of decorated in the nether, which I never go to. Never go to the nether. But this is where, when I do come back from the nether, I'll have a way to sort my items. Okay, I'll show you that little guy in a second. Let's do it now. Oh, no. Okay, as soon as you open these fences, man, they bolt. They just run for it. Cool thing is, though, if you have a lead and you put a lead on them, they pretty much obey your every command. You got to push them and pull them. But anyway, I can put some items in this copper chest. He will grab them out and sort them through. There's not a whole lot. Let's see. Why don't I just go ahead and grab a little bit of this and pop it in there. So there, he's got it. So the key to these guys, really what I've found after building a sort of a bunch of different little sorting systems, they take a long time. So you got to keep the amount of boxes they're looking through small. Okay. And this gunpowder does not it really doesn't like belong in this room, but I'm gonna throw one of them. I'm gonna throw one of them in there, and then you can see what he does with it. So he's got to check all his boxes, which he's relatively efficient at that. The more they oxidize, the slower they get, I've noticed. So now he's going to drop it in there because he couldn't find a place for it. That's going up a quick little dropper elevator. And it ends up in this one. So, ooh, I gotta wax this guy. This little guy, what's he doing with that? Why has he got dirt? He straight up got dirt. Yeah, that's where that goes, buddy. How'd you get dirt? Yeah, so he's going to cycle through these boxes and look for a place where that gunpowder goes. There is no place for the gunpowder. And then it should go in there. I'm going to go get some honeycomb. Let's get you cleaned up, little guy. I mean, they bolt. As soon as that fence opens, man, they bolt. Getting noisy in there. This room's going to be cool. I'm going to finish it later. I just got it started. That goes to the sheep. We'll show them in a second. Because I have, this is where it started, sort of. I have a wool sorter. A couple guys back here working. So there they are. Sheep. And chickens. Let's, hope it's not too noisy. Let's flip the sucker on. So, I don't need this many sheep. I don't have all the colors yet. This is something I just built. I really only needed one level. I got a little zealous. It's a double-decker. I can climb up here and check on them if I like. I've got some of them sort of turned off, so to speak. And then this little guy. So the wool. Let's just show you that. Let's go straight there real quick. This wool is getting picked up by this, which then just drops it along the lines here, which I can make this more efficient. This is just, I just did this real fast. I had a bunch of iron. And then, so it's all getting picked up here. It all makes its way to this dropper. When the dropper notices that there are items in there, it just pumps it on up. All right, and then this is going to kind of have a little entrance too. All right, and then that winds up here. He grabs the wool out of there and he works it on down the line. This is a little bit different than the one in there. This is the first one I built. I originally attempted to have this be for him to be able to climb up and work both the top and the bottom. Now I learned my lesson real quick. You need to keep these small. So he works it on down the line and it'll wind up in there if it doesn't belong down here. Right? And then that guy, he's got there's another little dropper elevator there. I love those things. They work great. Pushes it up into that copper chest for him. So if he can't find it, it goes up there If he can't find it, it goes into... Well, if he can't find it, I don't have a plan. So it should just be wool. And I've got these 4 barrel or chests empty. Ooh, he's messing up. There's black wool in that one. Let me pull that out of there and get him fixed. See, their pathfinding is weird. I'm no expert. I'm no expert. But these guys are kind of dumb. So, but I'm gonna make them work because I like them. I like the movement. I like the action, the activity. This guy, I know that's loud. Let's turn it off for a second. It's still gonna be loud. Keep it going. Anyway, this guy, what he's doing, and maybe these should be smaller. Like, these are the biggest runs. The top one is the biggest run for these guys. But all this is just like some local storage of all the different tree types. Right? I mean, just for local storage, for needing things now and then. Once this thing fills up, like, that's a lot of wood. And if I need any more wood than that, that means I need a lot of wood. And that's going to eventually go in the tree farm, which is very primitive right now. I'm just going to go to bed real quick, and then I'll show you that. And then I'll be back. Going a little ADD on this, so good morning. Not going to show you the tree farm just yet. Let's finish up in here. We covered the sheep. We covered the iron golem. We covered almost both runs. The bottom of this is tree types. Okay, and you see how that just says oak right there? Well, we've got our logs and we've got our wood types. We've got our saplings. And we've got our leaves. And you'll notice a theme. Everything up at the top is going to be vegetation, right? So it's like, no-brainer. This stuff came from a tree. It's a type of vegetation. And I've got, like, spot for moss. I still need more, sort of, I guess you'll call them seed items. I'm leaving this one empty in case he gets a little confused and doesn't know where to put it. I just realized I don't have something. Oh, I do. I have something like that for the bottom because I've got that because it makes it symmetrical anyway. Duh. Anyway. And honey. So, like, when I come home, like, I've got this honey right now that I don't need anymore. I'm going to keep a few of them in case I notice more of these need, he can pick up 16 items, so he's going to have to grab, so he's already grabbed 16, he's going to have to grab 16 again, and then he'll have to just grab one. But that guy's got to work all the way down to the end in this noisy space. But it's, you know, this is the storehouse. This isn't home. This is the storehouse. So that's going to take him a while. I'm cramming some chickens. Ooh. I need to turn it off for a little bit and let those eggs catch up. It's running a little slow. So that's the quick tour of the storehouse. The storehouse is where it all started. Should probably eat. The storehouse is where it all started. This was literally just a little hole in this cave my first night, this was all jungle. This was all jungle. And right over there at the Horsey Ranch, just above that front entrance sign, about 30 blocks in the air or so, because it was up on a little hill, mountain thing with jungle trees all over it. I spawned into the top of a jungle tree, and I dug straight down and then used that wood to start the game, and I started right there, and I have not wandered very far. So spawn is right in front of that front gate, and this particular world is on a server. It's my server. I host it on my own equipment, and it's my family server. Off in the distance you can see a Naya Liliate. I feel very privileged to have her as a daughter. Lily is going to build a cute little castle out there. It's just out of view. It's gonna look so nice. She's got her little starter home. We had our Thanksgiving dinner there. If you saw that, that was over there. This is a building. I've got a bunch of time lapse of that. It's amazing. I've got a whole bunch of time lapse of that, and maybe I'll show you a little bit of it right now, because that's about the only time it's ever going to use. And I got more than time lapse. I've got all the replay mod footage of it. I'm sorry, flashback mod footage of it, and I'm not particularly 100% happy with it. But I just threw up a shell of a building. I thought I was building my house. I don't know who lives in a house that big, so the rooms will probably be very big. It's going to be interesting decorating and getting the furniture into that. That thing is friggin' huge, and I will show you that in more detail. Maybe in this video, but quite possibly at a later date. This is my garden. It's evolved. It's missing some firefly bushes and some of them little yellow flowers. I made the server world in oh gosh, last year. I spun it up and started playing. I didn't really tell my kids. They kind of knew. And then eventually, they came in, they popped in, they played a little bit. In fact, the spot, like, up here I can show you, was Noah's, my son, who equally proud. Different reasons, because they're different people. This is my fault. Just imagine a creeper exploding. Maybe a couple, maybe a bunch. I mean, that's stone. But they just came flooding down this mountain one day, and kablamo. So this is all interesting. It's still here. One day I will do something with it. I like this little building. I like this little farm area. So I'm sort of leaving it. But this was Noah's farm. When he spawned into this world, he decided he was going to live directly on top of me. Which worked out in the end, because this is now my farm. He built me a nice little farm that I can harvest with the push of a button. Enderman. Looks like those did their job. Pretty sure this side was carrots. So like, this is pretty neat. Future improvements to be had here. I built a silo real quick to help it blend in. Noah built this this farm though in the barn. Got a few cows hanging out just to make sure I have them. This is going to get an upgrade at some point. This is my tree farm, totally manual. I just plant a bunch of trees, and when I take one down, I put them back. Got some copper oxidized out here. I need to go mining for that. So a lot of this is, there's room for improvement up here. I mean, heck, we've made it this far. Why don't I just show you this? Look at that view. Look at that view. It's really coming together. I mean, come on, to do a full tour, to really show you everything. But I can do this. So this is my garden. Wait, I thought that was up there. But yeah, no, I decided I wanted to basically just turn that into a park. And I really like it. It's got the cherry. It's got lots of flowers. I've got park benches. If you need a place to sleep, there's places to sleep all over this place, honestly. Like, just jump on one of them park benches and take a nap. And then there's Horsey Ranch. It's one of my favorite builds. It's just a nice looking building. And I've got this little, I don't know what this is. And I'll show you that in a minute. This building right here. Maybe you could help me figure out what this needs to be. One thing's for sure though is it's kind of a subway underneath. There's sort of a subway. I'll show you that in a minute. It's not built, but it looks like the start of one. But I'll show you that in a minute. I'm gonna keep it here. We don't need to go way over there just yet. So, have I showed you most of this world? No. But there isn't a whole lot left. We're gonna flip this thing back on. Yeah, now we're getting them in there. Now we're getting them in there. And we need to, there's currently eggs locked in these hoppers. And they're not locked. This side's unlocked. So we're just going to go ahead and unlock this side too. That should shove all those eggs up there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's show you everything in this one. Future possible bee. The bees will be relocated into this space. And this might turn into an indoor, like I want the bees to be out there, and this will be like an indoor park type thing. We'll see, because there's so much room here. Like, this could be a main storage area. Like, I see people that wind up like Lily, Anaya Lily. Okay, she's got this giant cave with all these double chests every freaking where, and there's like thousands of them. Okay, maybe not that many, but it looks like it. And I think she needs more space, so the bees are definitely going there. Okay, that's for sure. And then this may be treated like a park around that little indoor river that's running through there. But this is probably going to be storage, because this right here is directly underneath, which means I can pull items through. This space, which is about to get an upgrade. This is the next room for a storage upgrade to allow for the copper golems. There is room. There's room in this retaining wall. There's room. And there's room on this side to do a simple sorter. Ooh, I'm gonna have to play around. I think you can get them to sort 3 tall, and I'm gonna have to play around with that in order to fit this, because there's no room to go up. Up is not an option. Down is not an option. This is the height I get. So that'll be interesting. I've got a quick little sugarcane and bamboo farm going on here. I lose some on these tracks. It's not the most efficient. I could even just remove this whole end and put glass there. I may do that. This whole area may actually have room to widen if I wanted. I could widen that. And this thing we'll talk about some other day. It's a neat little machine, though. It's a neat little machine. Down below, I can fill things. It takes a long time. I'll show you someday. In fact, I'm about to have more chicken carcasses and feathers, and that'll be time for some villager trading. And so I promise that I will definitely show you what that goofy machine does. I can show you the machine. This is the bottom part of it. Simple enough. It's another elevator, right? And it'll fill the thing, because I can make sticks right here. I can make lots of sticks. It's a manual farm. Sometimes you gotta do manual labor. This one's automatically making paper. Yes, this is my paper machine. The sugarcane goes into an auto crafter that spits out paper that fills these chests, and then this is sort of my goal is to fill these. I'm getting there. Same thing with the bamboo. And then got overfill for sugarcane. Got these goofy farms in case I need this crap. Slow rolling. Okay, it takes forever to build any of that stuff up with that little bit of a farm. Showed you everything. Let's go kill some chickens. I haven't showed you everything. Holy cow. I just dug this. It's going to be awesome. And way over there, off in the distance, You can't even see it at all, is where Noah lives in this world. So this will be, I might turn this into a big giant entrance. There's a lot of grandness that can come out of this. This thing's huge. But it will definitely have windows shaped similar to those way down there. Not talking about these. It's lagging over here. It's funny. Oh my god, that's so loud. I'm not going to put you through the torture of waiting for all these eggs. Like, these guys got to grow up. They're going to cram. They're going to die. There's going to be chicken carcasses everywhere. There's going to be eggs everywhere. There's going to be feathers everywhere. It's going to be ridiculous. This is pushing things up as it goes to refill. That's what all that noise is all about. Up there. And there you have it. Brought you up to speed. Except for a couple things. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. Lava. Okay, there. I showed you that. I realized I showed you everything, so let's just show you these last few things. For that, we're going to need a minecart. I did not bring an umbrella. Look at the lag. It's beautiful. Wonder what that's going to look like in the recording. Okay. I would like to point out... Okay, I don't know which way I gotta go. I think it's the stone one. I got it. I've got... This server is on a pretty hefty machine. And the computer that I'm playing on is equally hefty. Like, they're literally almost the same. And I don't want to get into the specs, but they're pretty badass. Am I allowed to say that? They're pretty awesome. Here, I'll edit that. Oh my god. Whee! I'm just going to power through and show you this, because I have no idea what it is. Somebody out there is going to help me. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh. Oh. Did you see that? What was that? Ooh, if I could just move. Anyway, you saw it. Guest rooms, because like I said, beds freaking everywhere. And you got some chicken waiting for you. We'll leave the light on for you here at whatever this is called. This is probably going to be the entrance to a subway. Possibly. Because there's that road that goes up there and shows you this beautiful building. I can't see it from where I'm standing, but you can. I'm not showing you the inside of that building. That's for another day. Same as that. What am I going to do with all the chicken carcasses? What am I going to do with all the sticks? What am I going to do with all that stuff? That's what that big giant building's all about. Hey, let's take a look at Horsey Ranch, and then we're done, because I'm not lagging. Got a lot of empty stalls. I like the sound of this. Got Shadow. A very slow, very beautiful horse. So. Got more. Got horses. I just got to check them out, see if any of them are worth breeding. I have not done that yet. These are all, they probably wild. They'll probably throw you right off. This is one of my favorite builds on this world. I love it. It's awesome. I left my minecart behind. I'm just walking. No, I'm not, because I did not show you the rest of this nothing building. The building that is nothing. That needs to be something. That road's going to go that way, obviously. Here we are, back in, I don't know, subway station, right? I mean, it's a subway. It's a subway. And then I don't know what this room up here will be, maybe a little lounge. I mean, you can have a lounge at a subway. Running out the back door. We've got this tree here. This is going to be, because this park is going to continue. The park is going to continue and wrap around and go into this space, kind of, and all up into there. And this, let's see, I think I need this one. This is a tree house. Because we got to have beds everywhere. The view from this thing is pretty good. It could stand to lose those leaves. It might change the way the outside looks, but I can put leaves up above it maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that helped a little bit because you can sort of see through those. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time up here. Treehouse. How cool is that, right? Everybody needs a treehouse. This is kind of one of the few times that I've ever used this granite and thought, oh, that looks good. Not a fan of that material, honestly. This is cool, though. We can walk through the park on the way home. I made these nice little scenes. I like the way this stuff looks. I'm gonna get a mod that stops these guys from putting dirt everywhere. I don't mod a lot of things. I use some. Obviously, I'm using flashback mod. Right now it's recording. Obviously, I use some mods. Oh, I wish that would grow further. It's supposed to grow further. Hey, it's not raining anymore. You know, I'm going to have to manually repair that and make it grow further. Put that on the to-do list. So much. This is so much fun, by the way. These all just kind of connect. Ooh. Careful down there. Right. How cool is that? Fun stuff. Got a little really pad parkour, which I suck at parkour, by the way. I've never really tried it. I'll have to like start setting stuff up for myself. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed. I should be better than that. You should be able to just triple jump right across, I think. That was the thinking. Wow! Or just jump right all over. Jump over the one you're supposed to jump on, and then land with your face in the one that's after it. That's the way to do it. But yeah, I mean, good places to sleep. We've got a place to store a few items. I try to put chicken next to every bed. I mean, if you're tired, you might be hungry. Got a crafting table. Should be a crafting table and a barrel underneath every single park bench with a essentially box of chicken. But yeah, there it is. There it is. And I could show you the, I don't even know what I'm calling that. It's kind of the main house on this estate. I'm having a hard time calling it home. It just feels so cold. I'll be showing you that in the future. That sign will be changing soon. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I should actually build... Hold on. Before I say goodbye, I want to look at one last thing. There needs to be sort of a way to observe the changing of the sign on New Year's. What are you guys doing for New Year's? Do you want to hang out? We could hang out. And I need something... Oh, I don't really have any blocks to do it either. We need something right here that's not... I mean, it could even be temporary. It could even be temporary. Also, this could probably flow over there a little bit better in terms of the grass. But no, I could build like an observation deck. I mean, they do it for like the inauguration, for the president, and stuff like that, where they'll go out and they'll just build a big structure. This will probably be it. This is the spot. Just build a big structure to get a good view. And ring in the new year. This looks like a great spot. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. I gave you the fast rundown. There's nothing even in that structure. I just wanted another pyramid. Yeah. Be a big storehouse. It is a big storehouse. Look at them chickens go. Where are we at? We still got a bunch of eggs. Bunch of eggs. And as those chickens grow, some of them are still little, they'll cram, and I'll get some raw meat, I'll get some feathers. Yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, it's been cool. It's been fun. And there's that. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you like my place. Lots more to come in the future. Bye.